Hello traders, welcome to episode 237 of TA with me, Mitch Ray. You could be doing anything, of course, but you're here, and as always, I'm grateful, right? And since today's stream, nothing's really changed. Except kind of just disrespecting this trend line. I mean, look, man, your anchor points, like 1 and 2, and we're breaking it right now. I mean, really, we broke it pretty hard. It came back up, and it seems like the heart line of the equidistant channel is being respected once again. And we're still like 1, 2, 3 times now. 4 times we've rejected prices below the heart line of our extremely large downsloping channel we've been in since February. Okay, very well respected right now. So I'm not respecting this trend line as much, but you can clearly see we're getting rejected. Prices above it right now. But I think on the 60 minutes, there was a bear pull, bear flag, hit a measure move really well. Nice little 60-minute trade happened. And now, right now, sideways, kind of doing the same thing, right? A little bit more volatility, but kind of just impulse down, sideways, kind of upsloping price action, right? Bearishly engulfing. Are you bullish engulf into bearish engulf into just no volume, no demand? You're just appreciating in value because there's just very little people wanting to get in on Bitcoin. People still just don't think there is much here. There is much value. All right. We ran to the upside. We found the bottom. We could not find the top. We could not find that 382 we were looking for. And there's always the opportunity and chance we could break to the upside just because we do have 60-minute bullish divergence on the MACD. But that's literally it. On the 4-hour, there is nothing to make us believe we are done here. Okay, and if we do run up, we're probably going to make a lower high than our previous highs. The Bart Simpson played out to be perfect, man. Where you talk about the lower highs than your previous highs, you break down after an impulse up, you break down, you rally. It's pretty much the boot and rally, okay? The result is kind of the same. You vomit at the end, and yeah, lower lows than our previous lows. But others could, say there's a controversial possible falling wedge pattern, which I don't think it's valid by any means. I don't think you have 5 touch points really. But for now, we're just going to leave it as is and see what we do with this little battleground area with support and resistance around you. Okay, sweet man. Okay, sweet man. All right. Whoops. Holy crap. Oh yeah, this is the ascending broadening wedge, right? And we educated on it earlier today, or yesterday maybe. I think we did yesterday, right? Yeah, educated on our ascending broadening wedge, which is a bearish pattern inherently. All right, it might be time for us to get that partial rise for an area of us to go short before we break down. And the target, again, on the ascending broadening wedge is just at the beginning, at the swing low of the beginning of the pattern, right? So it's not very large. That is to the extent of your minimum target, right? That is your minimum target. How would we get targets on this ascending broadening wedge if we were to break that $3,500 area? That is the bottom, 35 to 3,600 down here, okay? How you would get targets is easy. Swing low to swing high. Here are fib extensions. We could give ourselves possibly more opportunity down here. 1272, 1414, and maybe the 1618. We might not make it there, but this is what would happen in an ascending broadening wedge when you hit this area and you continue selling. It continues selling off on your short position. There is more opportunity to make more gains, right? So one would just maybe move their stop loss up at those areas. Kind of loose, right? Move the stop up. One would want to move their stop loss up kind of loose just in case we did get that little bounce for a little bit to retrace, and then we could dump again, which would be very likely at that point, especially the bearish conditions that we're seeing right now. All right, go. Whatever, man. Hello? I tried to delete it. Wouldn't let me delete. What? There we go. All right. Sweet, man. Sweet. Just a little bit more education for you. As we discussed the wedge already, we're talking about, again, how we would do it. Remember, if we do break 3,500, the best way, I believe, if we were continuing our short position here, from hitting target, we'd be looking for swing low to swing high. The 1272 at 3191, the 1414 at 3056. If you broke that, you're going to hit the 1618, which between the 1618 and the 1414 is a very decent. Look, and I say it's decent because it's really not that strong of a support. I mean, there's very little consolidation there. It's just exactly where there is the most consolidation. Okay, 3000 area, and you got that pink, purple trend line, magenta, whatever, man. Okay, so that's kind of where we could go to if we broke this 3500 area. Okay, here are your few extensions. Boom, kings. All right, let's take a look at some chat, and we'll then look at the quad screen, and then we'll just move on with the show, right? Thank y'all for being here, all 145 of y'all. I got my coffee, my Irwin coffee tonight, right? What's up, Michael Apoya, head of the table. What's up, Crypto Tiger, Nick Patton, Nicholas Rabat. Hey, Jules Santana, man, what's up, dude? 1212, baby, 1212. What's up, Joey V, James Glenn, 1G Project. Dude, Jules, man, you and MK doing the bit war, man. I didn't see you. I don't think I saw you in chat today, so it was awesome, man. It was really cool. Nostalgia, man. We went back to days before we went nuclear. All right. 1G Project, you doing well, man? Hope you are. Hey, Dakota Diesel. Joey Rocket Cryptos. Moz. Dolphin 134. Seats, baby. They're in Hawaii right now. Dolphin, man. I wonder how long it's going to take for DJ to get into it with EBZ, man. Oh, my God. You got to give it to Ice. He definitely brought the most weird, messed up people, okay, on this trip. So, but Shirley, welcome. Bradford, what's up, man? John Legend, hello. Zachary, good to see you, dude. Hey, Mad Carl. MK, oh my God, Jules and MK here, man. Keep the Jesus channel, man. Pay respects. Look at Apple, confirm swing low, swing high. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're right, MK, man. We looked at that in the day stream, and yeah, 170s sounds about right for a common retrace. We'll take a look though. No, you have the swing low one. Yeah, you're right. No, from all-time highs, I think it was 230. MK, you just want to go up to 230, 233, whatever the all-time high was for Apple, and then go down to the lowest low. Yeah, and that's going to be your retrace. Oh, that's going to be your fibs for the retrace, for sure. We'll look at it. Is that you? So, Manolo, dude. You feel the bounce coming? Do you, Manolo, man? I mean, it's kind of nebulous, but again, we go to 60 minutes so you can see. Right, 60 minute. It looks just like a bear pole bear flag, doesn't it? It just looks terrible. But then you've got the bullish divergence, right? That's the difference, because here you didn't have bullish divergence, nor were you at any kind of. I mean, you were at a support, but you were setting up for lower prices. You broke down to the bottom of the ascending riding wedge, and now you're almost looks like you're setting up for lower prices again, which you could always get that and make a third, island of negative momentum and triple MACD bullish divergence, sure. But yeah, man, this looks just kind of like you're setting up for lower prices, right? Look, I mean, you're talking about how textbook is this, right? How textbook is this, I mean, this one's a little bit weirder, but impulse, right? There's mini flags. But again, bullish divergence. All right, so we'll see, man. We'll see, just 60-minute time scale. So 4 hour, no reason to believe we'd be breaking to the upside. You Soddle. Get wrecked, Anthony, man. Get wrecked. You feel the Pepe? Me too, man. Hey, Brandon Green. How you doing, man? Hey, Gerard Hutt, man. We'll see. Oh my God, man. Y'all are crazy. Hey, what's up, Princess Riley? The Jesus Lady? Are you streaming tonight? Let us know. Hey, Harry Paper. Jordan G. Hey, KJ, man. Sorry, we're just getting through chat. All right, that's what we do. Analyze Bitcoin, look at chat, and then we move on. Okay. During this time, I jot down requests and stuff for assets on the chart. Am I okay? My eyes are a little puffy. Yeah, Landcap, I was mourning so sadly for the Georgia Bulldogs. Okay, I've been crying ever since they lost. Okay. What's up, Edward Park? Eric Coffeen. Yep, Jesus Jones, man. Jesus Jones, we did it. Yeah, we hit a fib node. We hit 236, Zachary, man. The Fibonacci milestone, man. What's wrong with us? Not even thinking about it. What's about RV Chomps, man? What's up, Omar Villa? Happy you made it, dude. And I appreciate the kind words. Oh, Mr. Kanatoma, man. Oh, my God.
Is that a joint?
Hey, Groove. Love the lessons in bidding wars. How about CZR Entertainment? Lowest risk entry with coinciding variables? Gucci.
CZR. Yep. Take a look at it, man. Thanks so much, Black Plasma, man, for the 420. Is that a joint contribution? Much love, dude. Thank you. We'll look at it. So about JD. Zed Zerbs, he's here. Brian Griffin's here as well. Oh my God, man. We got a lot of good people. And Mr. Novatech, good to see you, dude. Where you been, DJ, man? Hey, Damien. Yeah? You want some of that? You want some of that stuff? I wonder if we, because wait, no one's asked about that in a minute. Still holding, man. Crazy. Oh my God, man. You got so close, man. Yeah, we'll do the XL and BTC. That's fine, man. Oh, there's Crypto Cracker. He's reporting for his crypto. What's crack-a-lackin', my crypto comrades? Welcome, man. I'm glad you made it. It was fun, Jules, man. Miami Nights. Yeah, we played it, dude. Nostalgia. The synthwave was going, dude. Unreal. What's up, Matt Borg? Verkus Games. Your project's gone, 1G Project? That's what I'm talking about, man. I know y'all been getting some cold freaking weather up there. I know Larley was talking about, he got iced in and was unable, he didn't have power for days, for a few days. He'd use a generator. He sent me some pictures, and it's just like, it is a tundra up there. The literal White Walkers are on the way. Okay. Radio it in. Right. XRP Roshi, he's here ready to chill and shill. Shill what, man? We could shill. What was it? The person last night? Monatha coin? S-coin? What a joke, dude. I even analyzed their scrubby S-coin, and they kept saying, do chart Monatha coin. Alright, what a joke. Short squeeze to 20K. Yeah, short squeeze to 10 trillion, Nicholas per bot. And let it be known for the record, of course, the Kappa tree. Merry Kappas. Is it worth looking at? I mean, Bitcoin short chart. I mean, why not, man? Who cares? We can look at it. Did it bust through all that bearish stuff? I mean, we were in a channel and a wedge, I think, right? Yeah, we broke the wedge or whatever. But you still see, this is why we plotted both, because you can have two things going at once, and we clearly bottomed at the bottom of the channel, right? And we're rallying again, and quite possibly setting ourselves up maybe for another shot at the upside. We're at that heart line, right? We wicked off and rejected the heart line, right? You see that? I mean, perfectly. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's we've been rolling hard since November 14th. I mean, sure, we've been retracing and stuff. That's fine. But, dude, you've been rolling bullishly since, over 2 weeks ago. We've just been going up for the most part. The trend has been bullish for the shorts. Okay, in the shorts chart, as you can see. Right, just uptrend at the heart line from the bottom, outside of the bottom to the heart line. Right, crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to be some sort of short squeeze or not, man. But whatever, dude. Whatever, we'll see if we can break it. It looks like it might be setting up again for another break to the upside. Maybe. Anyway. XRP to Ripple. Wait, did I say that? XRP to Ripple. Alright, so some bad stuff. Really not good going on. We had the bear pole bear flag, potentially. A very large pole flag, but again, there's so much chop here. may not be very valid. And that's why we talked about keeping it simple, keeping it conservative, and talking about, so there was sort of a rising wedge, okay? If we had the rising wedge that we broke out of, back tested, and now we're back below it, the target was down at 28 cents. But if there was some sort of bear pull, bear flag for real on XRP, bear pull, bear flag, the targets could be devastating, down to 17, 18 cents. Okay, so that's why we have both kind of drawn for you to see. But we have broken out of that flag, and now we're kind of just back testing, and whatever Bitcoin does, Ripple's going to do the same. I mean, like, seriously, if Ripple, or excuse me, if Bitcoin broke to the upside here, ran up, then Ripple's probably going to follow it and try to get back into the flag, right, that we've fallen out of. So, and here you go. We're just talking about the bear pull, bear flags, the bear pull, bear flag. You break out the measured move, right, down here. Okay, measuring the pull from the breakout. That's it. Okay, that's Ripple, man. Nothing too good, just kind of going sideways right now. Bearish convergence on the 4 hour. Not good. Okay. I guess what we can do is just look at the quad screen, right? You know, we got Ripple. We just analyze this right here. The top right is Litecoin, everyone's favorite coin, right? Everyone loves Litecoin. Ascending broadening wedge. Partial rise, or Bart Simpson, whatever you want to call it. We broke out. Target was down here at $26. See if we can get there. We're on the way. We're working on it. This looks like we're flagging, doesn't it? Bear pull, bear flag stuff. Miniature bear pull, bear flag. But the larger patterns measure move. Again, it's down to $26. Top left is Ethereum, S-Coin. You know, had a nice little breakout of the channel it had been in with a little double bottom like Bitcoin. Congratulations. Your retrace was pathetic. You came up, and I don't even think you hit the 236 exactly. And since we hit that right around that area, that's our top. We broke down. Downslope consolidation still looks good. I mean, we could fib, I guess. What, 786? Maybe even the 886. My God. Yeah, 786 right in the 70. Okay, so we might reverse. Like, just keep your eye on 104.81. 104.81 is, you know, if you break below 104.81, you're going to 101.96 real quick, to 886. And of course, you're going to come down to test $94 again. So, all right, sweet. Bottom left is XLM to US dollar. As you can see, another lower high than your previous high, just barely above the 236. Swing high to swing low. I mean, this is just really crappy. There's very little demand going on for these coins in extremely bearish conditions. I mean, if you didn't notice, just going on 3 weeks ago, we broke the 5,800 support that was very important. We broke that. This market is not bullish, and you're not going to just randomly overnight shoot to 10K or even 6K. All right, you're just not going to do it. Not right, especially not right now. There's no indication to believe that a big move the upside will be coming. Not really. I mean, we're kind of just like us being bearish. We're a little saddened that Bitcoin couldn't even hit 4,600, a common retrace. Okay, that's just very weak lack of demand. Okay. Holy crap. It says there if you're going to find a Russian girl, don't say suka bleat to her, okay? Learn that the hard way. Kappa. We're going to look at the wrecked EOS. Didn't it fall out of that same triangle to the downside and it's near target or something? Hey, Maddie, man. Good to see ya. Heck yeah, man. Princess Riley says she's about to go live. She's just stopping by. She was getting everything set up for stream. All right. Well, best of luck. Have a good one. We'll see. What's the guy's name in there? Supreme or whatever. Hey, we'll see what he does. He loves you. You draw a channel on Bitcoin 1 hour. You wish you could extract more info from it. You're talking about this little channel here. I mean, you're just in a little miniature, little downtrend, probably, right? That's fine. It's just down sloping. There's not much probably to it. I mean, you had the downsloping channel with bullish divergence in 60 minutes. This is the 4 hour. So. the whole chart is a symmetrical triangle, that means it's not a symmetrical triangle, okay, right? You got a lot of rain and snow in the last 3 weeks. Oh my god, man. So you know the White Walkers. Why is EOS so wrecked? Is it because it's built on Ethereum that doesn't make profit to mine now? Probably, Dan. Probably has something to do with that. Probably also it doesn't have an earnings report. It doesn't show any real intrinsic value. It doesn't show how you or anyone else, if you buy EOS, how you'll get paid back. Because when you buy it, sure, you can trade it. That's one way of looking at it, but how is it going to appreciate in value methodically over time when it doesn't show earnings, doesn't show money brought in, right? Isn't it like one of the most like donated to S coins out there, EOS, right? They got the guy from Mighty Ducks in First Kid to be their marketing, you know, paper face child or whatever. I mean, really? Why do I use Wix for trend lines instead of opens and closes? Why? Just because it includes everything. A lot of times when I'm horizontal though, like for instance here or here, I'll do a horizontal line, candle body close, and the wick, and I'll call that's a resistance zone. You can do the same thing on the bottom side, like a support zone down here, right? The candle body closes and the wicks. It gives you this range, this little zone of support, zone of resistance, right? Helps. So there you go, Aaron Barnes. Sorry, I'm getting rid of this. Hey, look what happened when we had the candle body close plotted. This wicked up and touched the candle body close, not the wicks. But sometimes it touches the wicks, right? That's why you want to have both. Didn't EOS especially get wrecked though, Gerard? Though. I don't know. What's up, Drawn K? Blue. Which bearish convergence versus bullish convergence? Okay, so look at your histogram here. So clearly you see a low, a swing low right before we retrace. Little bitty bump to the upside. Here's a low on price. Here is your negative momentum. When you broke down, you had higher levels of negative momentum with lower prices, right? That's bearish convergence. That's bad. Same thing on the RSI. Low on price, this much strength. You broke down to lower prices, lower levels of relative strength. That is your bearish convergence, okay? Flip the chart over. Very easy. Don't even have to... Okay, look, oh man, look how good this chart looks, man. Whew. Ripple, bull pole, bull flag, breaking out. Nice, man. Let's go. Kappa. All right. Interesting. The oscillator doesn't flip. Let me see if I... Nah, okay. Never mind. It won't let me... The oscillators won't flip too. Okay. Never mind. Let me look for bullish convergence. All right. We don't have many higher highs, do we? Oh my god, man. I'm just trying to look for a decent example. Dude, you just don't... Wow, this sucks, dude. It's not easy. Bullish convergence doesn't happen too often. Here's one, but it doesn't really help you here, okay? So you had a high on price, nice spike in positive momentum. You had a higher high on price, higher levels of positive momentum. Bullish convergence there. Even though, look what happened. You dumped after, right? You hit a critical resistance point and dumped. Hope that helps on convergence. Bullish convergence versus bearish convergence, okay? Let me know, blue man, all right? What's up about Ruben Santos? Does this have anything to do with VP Gloves Homeless Guy stream? No, Blake Nation, it doesn't. That might be a passive aggressive troll. So good on you for the passive aggressive troll if you were. Don't be a scrub. James of the water cooler, yeah, kid, man. Where's Billy Langford, man? You know James, man. Supreme get wrecked, Zetri. Right, y'all remember that? Vet Moon Boy went in there, cleaned up house. What's up, Extreme Bow? Bow Hunter 321. Oh my god, man. Are you extreme, Bow Hunter? Are you accurate with the bow? What's up, K-May? Dude, what? K-May. Thanks, Aaron Barnes, man. Sure thing, Blue, man. Can we keep the charts flipped to lighten the mood? Yeah, sure, man. There we go, man. That's a partial rise right there. Or partial decline in this context. Partial declines, man. Okay, when you have these patterns, right? The partial decline, it's going to have a higher chance of breaking to the upside. A high chance, like a 75% chance of breaking the upside according to Bulkowski, right? Partial declines like this. Crazy. Man, it just gives you context, man, looking at it like that. Yeah, if you're enjoying this live stream, education, all that, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. That's how our video, that's how we grow. Like, that's how, when this video goes static, how when people search for crypto or charting or trading or something like that, we show up. So the likes, engagement has a lot to do with that. So dependent on y'all for those likes. So we got like 200 people watching. Let's get it rolling, man. Let's get a like spike. Really help. Okay, so Caesars Entertainment Corporation. Okay. The weekly. Bearish. Very bearish. Oh my god. Very bearish, man. Ugh, gross. Gross. Okay, man. So really looks like we had an uptrend. Look, this is what's going on, man. Fibonacci, right? Very easy fibs here. Your swing high, swing low. What did we retrace? 50%? Was it 50, man? Sure as heck was close to 50, man. Almost got there. 14.96 was your 50%, and we got a 14.50. Okay, so just 44 cents off. But all right, in a downtrend, look, you impulse down, you kind of rounded out, not really, still kind of choppy. Ran up, made a lower high, retrace commonly. Remember your common retrace zone. Anytime you have an impulse down and you begin that retrace. Okay, right. We made it, man. We made it to the promised land, and now we're starting to dump again. And now your trend is bearish. Now you're showing some nice weekly bullish divergence. That is a certainty. Go to the daily now, as we know what's happening. So we don't need those fibs anymore. We're just doing that to see. They're not really relevant. What would be probably better though? Okay, we have cracked the 618. We've cracked the 618. And yeah, we're back testing that 618, and it's just all bearish right now. Okay. There you go. You're just in a downtrend right now. Clear downtrend. The common retrace zone, if you were to break to the upside and be awesome, was between 887 and 1102. We're below that. We got as low so far as 767. Bounced off the 25% trend line of the equidistant channel. Oof. All right, there's anchor point 1 and 2 on the bottom, and then just 3 on the top, 4 on the top. All right, so this is just in a downtrend. Let's see what you were, if you had anything particular. Lowest risk entry with coinciding variables. So you got daily, daily bullish, triple MACD bullish divergence, weekly MACD, triple MACD bullish divergence, and now you got RSI bullish divergence. Really, even more, huh? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. The bullish divergence is very, very real. I mean, if you want to play like that, we can do it. Fine. Just keep making lower prices. 786, 734, possible area. But man, there's just so much chop and consolidation around here. You're getting there, right? I mean, you're pretty much already there. You thought maybe you would have held like 876. You didn't. I think 783 is where you bounced initially, but patterns. I don't really see any patterns, right? There's no pattern development going on. So yeah, that's the only problem. That you do have all this divergence. That's great. you're making lower lows now with lower levels of volume. And today, it seems like you bearishly engulfed. No, you didn't. There was not a green candle there. So just a big red candle rejecting that 618.887. Alright, so what we did, we gapped up and then filled the gap. See this? Okay, so. Alright, so man, the 786, 734 seems decent. But you got all kinds of support and chop over here that you could bounce anywhere. But again, the trend is overall bearish, man, right? Bearish. You're not bullish at all. Like nothing. Not either overall down. I could probably on the weekly do something with like anchor point 1 and 2 now and go down here, and you're bearish right now. You need to break above that $10 zone. Get out of this downsloping channel to be in bullish territory. So but you're getting down there. 786, 734. See how we respond to that fib node. But yeah, you got the ingredients for a break to the upside soon. Okay, it's been brewing. It's been brewing. Right, so I hope that answers your question. That might be where the lowest risk would be. Okay. Sweet. Can't hold that. Coming on down to 571. Jeez, you know, you got the 886 there. But 571 seems pretty strong. That's like a good area. Alright, sweet. Looks like you're holding right now a November 2012 area, and you're below an October 2014 low. Holy crap, man. Alright. Got an apple for MK. The MK swing high, 233.30, whatever, and then 170 is your low high to low on the daily. We've retraced and only hit the 236. And you would expect us, MK, right? You'd expect us, especially the macro rallies, the overall market with, you know, President Z and President Trump striking that deal. You know, that should ease a lot of tensions on this market for a recovery, for at least a common retrace between 194.37 and 209.26. I don't know if we'll be able to get there, but like we talked about in the day stream, we showed our first positive momentum histogram wick. We had not seen one since the 5th of October. Do you understand how crazy that is, man? Not showing any positive momentum until today. That's 2 months, man. 2 freaking months. On daily time scale. Alright. Okay. Man, you know how close we were to filling that gap, dude? We bottomed at 170 and change, and the gap fill was at like 169.30. Good God. Alright. So we could expect a retrace up here. I don't know, man. We're below the 20 and the 50-day moving average. Alright. And obviously, we're below the 200, which is right here. So soon you'll be getting death cross if price action remains bearish like that. Alright. Yeah, you can. Or it's a 233. 222 doesn't make sense. It's not the swing high, not at all. This is not a swing high. This is just chop. This is the swing high. You have the just scrubby chop, and then you break down. It just doesn't make sense to make this the swing high. I just don't. It just isn't a swing high, right? It's just chop. Oh, the new dictator. There we go, Harry Pepper. Sure thing, dude. ETC go down. Zaved Khan. So dude. $589 Zed, yeah man. $589 for CZR. XRP was supposed to go to $589. Yeah man, I got a tattoo, dude, that said that. Can't believe that. WWE. Isn't the World Wildlife Federation? You need to both flip the chart. No, I tried, Kiki, using that. The hotkey doesn't work on oscillators. See? It doesn't work. Does not work. And fireworks. Thank y'all so much for the freaking 100 likes. Y'all amazing. Okay, love y'all. What the theory is behind filling a gap, I don't know, man. Gaps just get filled. Okay, they just act sometimes as support resistances, and we ran all the way down so close to filling a gap, and it just didn't happen. I don't know, they act almost like vacuums that need to be filled. It's weird. I don't know, man. It's just how it works. Market participants, they push the price down, they drive it down to fill the gap before bouncing. Like on gold, we actually hit a gap fill, a horizontal line, we had plotted, and it bounced from that gap fill. Apple pretty much did that, got close enough, man. What are y'all talking about? Oh my God. Sorry, we're just trying to catch up a little bit on some of the chat. I think we're good. Thoughts on ETH to 0 due to SEC and considering them securities? Eric R, man, I don't know how that's going to play, you know, considering it being, if they think it's a security, there's still going to be people that will see value in it or not see value in it, right? And that's supply and demand if we're looking at the chart, right? Yeah, Desert Falcon 5. Oh my God, we have so many Falcons, man. Falcon Punch, man. Falcon Punch. Okay, so, anyway, that's Apple, dude. If we want to, we can look at the S&P 500. We got gap up today on meh volume. The gap up, doji, complete indecision here. No idea what it wants to do, but I'll tell you, you're approaching resistance that's going to be very difficult to break. You better get some volume in tomorrow and push this and break it through, okay? Because we failed twice now. All right, so double bottom. If we could break this neckline, whatever, the pinnacle gives you the discernible double bottom. The measured move of this pattern could put you at, my God, near all-time highs or at or above all-time highs. You see? That's it, man. The measured move. Nice stuff, man. But you gotta break it, dude. It's not gonna be easy, especially gapping up like that. Might fill the gap and then run. I don't know. Right click on the oscillator chart. Go to inverse scale. You can right click on the oscillator chart. Click inverse scale. Oh, okay. But, dude, what the heck? I try that, and it won't let me. Look, when I do it on a hotkey, Kiki, look. You literally have to manually do it, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for the info. Appreciate that. Now I know for the future. It's awesome. Thanks, Kiki. What's up, Iceberg, man? Do we have some WWE stuff going on, man? We can look at some WWE, whatever. For the memes, anyway. Listen here, brother. Give me all the Kappas you got. What's up, why you gonna hate Roll Tide, man? Thanks so much, dude. Thank you for being here. Okay. Yeah, Kiki, yeah. Okay. There was reason to believe that we might have been done here. We might have been looking for a nice retrace again, because look, the daily bullish divergence. You went from class A bullish divergence, popped, but then you broke down again, showed even lower levels of negative momentum and higher levels of relative strength, making an actual technical lower candle body low close than your previous ones. So you did have more class A bullish divergence on a daily time scale. So that's wonderful, and we're bouncing again. It's like respecting the TA. I mean, that's what you do. That's what you crystal ball indicators, right, man? Dude, we're so close to target on this triangle, man. The triangle that sucked, dude. It was just blah. Blah, man, blah. Not EOS. We can look at XLM real quick. It's unfortunate, man. XLM was so close, didn't target on that pennant. Just didn't play out, did it? Yeah, man. It actually wasn't close. Never mind. I was looking at the daily. Oh, couldn't tell. But as you can see, look what we did, man. Look at the swing high up here to a swing low, right? We retraced 38% of the way, and that was as high as we went. The 200 MA acted as a resistance as well as the 382. Remember our common retrace zone? Look, impulse is down. US commonly retraced between the 382 and the 618. Boom, we hit it, man. We hit it twice and failed, and we're breaking down again. Okay, so we did not hit the measure move of the pattern. We talked about why we wouldn't do that. We don't hit those because too much resistance. Lack of demand. All right. So anyway, drawing board. Clearly failed. It's fine. What it kind of looks like now, right? Some sort of standard bear pole, bear flag. Yeah. Kind of looks like Ripple a little bit. Actually, worse shape than Ripple. Impulse down, upsloping consolidation. Terrible. Terrible. You get a lot more touch points like this, though. Just kind of like that. Okay, so this is not good. This is bearish behavior. I'm sorry. Bearish behavior. High risk up here. You were warned, right? And now we could be setting up for lower prices. Alright. Sweet. So what you don't want to break is 37.55. That's where we reversed our price action. But the reversal on our price action is so weak, man. It's so weak, okay? Unreal. This is like asking to get wrecked and lose value again, okay? So be careful on XLM, just like you should be careful on Ripple and other cryptos for long positions. Just be careful. Let's take a look at a chart that's terrible. Okay? It's absolutely terrible. Yeah, dumpster fire. Good job on the, you know, the, what's his name? The Mighty Ducks kid. And the, we just had this triangle. We did have price contractions. About anything you believe, we had broken out of a downtrend we'd been in for freaking ever. Forever, man. Broke out. Went sideways. Consolidated. Contracted in price. Had a little uptrend, right? A little uptrend, but then we broke it. Broke it, back tested here, and then it was just pretty much over after that, right? So, measure move of this triangle. 58.86. We're approaching target. We got as low as 62.34. Should see you down there at some point. All right. Negative momentum's continuing to build. RSI, yeah, you might be showing bullish divergence here, but we can continue selling. This negative momentum can continue building. This RSI can continue getting more oversold. We are extremely oversold right now. Okay. So yeah, in time we should reverse the upside for a little bit, but dude, this is terrible. This is really bad. Very bearish. Okay. Very bearish. Your inherently neutral pattern turned out to be a continuation. Nasty continuation pattern. Bearish continuation pattern after huge impulse down, consolidated, contracted, boom, more selling. Dumpster fire. Guess what, man? Guess what? You think this is support? You think any of this is really good support? All this is trash. EOS could go so low. It could go, look, it cracked this, man. This weak support, all this chop. This isn't chop, man. This is nothing, dude. This lasted like less than this is like a couple weeks, man. Maybe. All right, a couple weeks. That's not how you chop and consolidate and form strong supports, nor is this. This is not anything, okay? Twig and Thatch, all this crap, okay? All it. We could dump through all this stuff over time. Bitcoin wants to be in a bear market. EOS can bear market even worse, okay? Good God. It's terrible. It's very weak. Oh, the Macho Man Randy Savage needs to make an appearance. Oh, yeah. What's up, bud, Devin? Devin D. Lindsay Lou, peace to you. Peace be upon you. When BCH Moon Kappa, yeah. Could put a big emphasis on the Kappa. Thank you. Okay, my coffee is gone, man. My coffee's gone. What do I do now, man? What do I even do? Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Looking through the lizard book. Okay, man. See you at 5886 and beyond, okay? Because this could go much, much lower. I'm sorry, man. There is no reason. Like, dude, it's just a thing on a chart, okay? This doesn't have earnings to back it up. It doesn't produce value for an investor. So you won't get accumulation over time. You will get depreciation over time, which is exactly what we're getting. And you're great. You ride the pumps, man. Ride the pumps. But when the pumps are over, prepare for the dumps. Okay. Awful. Things feel super calm at crypto space right now. Calm before the storm. Volume tapering off. Yeah, volume tapering off. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of calm before the storm stuff. Sure. Greg H, thanks for all the live streaming. You're a blessing to all those who listen. May God bless you. Did you this month? Thanks for everything. Thank you, Greg, man, for the kind words of encouragement, and the love, man. Bless you, dude. Do not touch Elizabeth. I don't plan on a crypto cracker, okay? You got my word on that. Okay. Man. Let's take a look at a chart that's terrible. Absolutely terrible, Satchery, man. I know some of the things I say are like ludicrous, man. I don't even think about it anymore, okay? I think we've just done it so much, alright? Exit scam. John Legend? Probably. Okay. Rami, you want Ura? Ura? Ura what, dude? Ura what? I know that's uranium. We can look at that. EOS should be SOS. Crypto cracker. You got it, dude. Everyone hates EOS. I love the hate. I'm seeing it now in chat. What's up about local dinosaur, man? What's up about poopin' Fanoopin? Wow. Nice name. Oh my god. Is there actually an EOS community? Who knew? Because they're not in this chat. Oh, do I have a Zilber Har beard brush? No, I do not. I got a new one recently from Crypto Yeti for my birthday. So I've been using that. Do you hear that, Crypto Yeti? If you're in here, man, someone complimented my beard, and it might be the brush, dude. Okay. Logan Dinosaur's been drinking that Irwin coffee for the past couple of days. He loves it. What beans did you get, Mr. Dinosaur? Mr. Dinosaur Man, I didn't even know dinosaurs drank coffee. This is a crazy stuff, man. But I guess if Yetis drink coffee, dinosaurs can do it too, right? Everyone in China uses WeChat as a wallet. Why haven't any of the cryptos approached them? Giovanni, Dora, man, who knows, man? That is a tough question. We could email them and find out. See if we can answer. Yeah, Rising Wedge. The shorts. Yeah, we broke out of it and hit the bottom of the channel, Kiki. Remember, did you just rewind? We at the beginning of the show, right after Bitcoin, we looked at it. It was like the second chart we literally looked at. Okay, so anyway, see the measure move, 5886. All right, go to URA. Huge descending triangle, right? Beautiful, beautiful textbook descending triangle. Okay, measure move. Could put you at 422 to the downside. The upside, 2126. But again, this is a huge pattern. And we discussed if we did break out bearishly, there could be more conservative targets. The 1272 fib extension, the 1414, the 1618. Okay, 711, 862, 968. There's your quick look at URA. Had a beautiful falling wedge though. My God, man. It was fantastic. Go to the daily. Here you go. See, you're a beautiful, beautiful falling wedge, man. After an impulse down, you expect some sort of retrace. You didn't get any retrace, man. You just went sideways. But again, man, now you formed another pattern. This pattern has been going on since November 2016. That's where it all started. Okay, impulse up, buy wall, orders getting filled, buy orders getting filled. Every time you break the upside though, because obviously the selling can't persist. It breaks the upside. Lower highs. Eventually, all the orders are going to get filled. You are very close to that move. And look here, man. Look at the daily. You talk about calm before the storm. Talk about your volume tapering off too. That is a good indication. I believe this is almost over. You've got very little room left. Bitcoin on its price contraction from that accumulation that started late June, upsloping. That's what accumulation is. That upsloping trend line, we were bouncing off of it till the very freaking end. We had like no more room left before we decided to dump. It's like, wow, man, take your time. The standard, normal patterns, it's about 50 to 75% of the way through the pattern development, right? We're like 90% of the way through pattern development, or if not more, a little bit more. All right, so volume tapering off, making lower highs with the same low. As soon as these orders all get filled, there's a possibility no one would be buying them at these prices anymore. Could dump. That's what a descending triangle, the psychology of it is anyway. Okay. Whatever, man. Good. Sweet man. Holy crap. What the heck, man? Can't click my stuff. Sure thing, Rami. Oh, the Indian Monsoon Malabar. Excellent choice, man. One of my faves. One of my favorites. When we find a bottom, am I expecting a bull run similar to last time? No, probably not, Lindsay Lou. Once we find a bottom, which I think we'll find it. Well, I think we'll know when we find that bottom. I think you'll see, as we've discussed before, eventually with the selling will get so powerful. There will be so much volume that will come in. Okay, huge red candles, huge volume candles, and when we hit down these certain levels, at some point you will shoot up tremendously, right, and then break down and then go sideways, and it could take a year to be range bound, and eventually when everyone forgets about crypto, Bitcoin, everyone's quit, 25% of people here might not be here anymore, we'll break out, we'll break some sort of overhead resistance, right? And then what we would do is most likely form ourselves. Oops, what the heck? Wrong tool. Oh my God. Form some sort of bullish pattern. Oh, what's that, man? Maybe a huge 5-month long ascending triangle pattern. accumulation forming, and then the bull run begins again. Okay, that's what happens normally. Okay, you don't just go again. Going on 3 weeks ago, we just confirmed the continuation of our bearish trend. That's what we did. When you broke that 5,800 level, you gave confirmation that the market will continue being bearish for a while, and not only 3 weeks long. And we're not even at, I don't think, for real on 3 weeks. Okay. I think November 14th. Okay, all right, 2 weeks, man. Just going on 3. That's like no time. Okay, we got plenty of time left to sell off. All right, and you're showing bearish stuff across this market, bearish patterns, everything. Just what you do, you impulse down, you slightly upslope for a week or two, everyone gets complacent, and then you dump again. Okay. Some AUG. It is a beautiful falling wedge cherry paper, but it didn't do anything. You didn't even hit the 236, man. From the top of the freaking wedge, man. So it was pretty conservative. I mean, it's high to low, 236 to 2381. That's why, I mean, like, that's why we did plot the measured move to the upside too. These patterns can go both ways. You can break to the upside, and the measured principle works the same way. 2126. If you break the downside, the measure, if we had the measured move before 22, man. Okay. What's up, Julia? Julia Guskuskis. Welcome. Let's look at WWE real quick, MK, then we'll look at the Treasury, the bonds. Yeah, that's all we had at the time. y'all only, someone requested this when we were not showing bear stuff yet. Okay. But I need you to see kind of, we eventually broke that trend line, right? But hindsight's awesome. Hindsight is awesome, but look, I mean, really just this right here. And the big one, I mean, the MACD wasn't even that great, really, because look, you had divergence, and you still broke to the upside. You kept running, so this wasn't even that great. But really telling is like this right here, man. All the divergence you were getting on the RSI over and over and over again. It's kind of like that. That was telling, and eventually we just broke. We had ended up getting Class C bearish divergence, really. No, it was ever so slight, right? So, looking at it like this, just from here to here, that was your warning, I guess. Slight bearish divergence with the RSI, overall bearish divergence. Okay. Retrace wise, man, where's the bottom on this thing? Okay. I think it's probably right here. Makes sense. Yep, 50%. Well. Oh, all these made up lines, man. 50% retrace, not one candle body closed below it. Good God. And we bounced. And what do you think we're doing right now? What do you really think we're doing right now? We're just making a retrace of the market. Okay, not that special at all. Yeah, perfect. Hey man, you broke your downtrend, the upside, and okay, so we know this fib. That's for 59.48 is where we reversed our price action. Awesome. Hey, there was reason to believe we would do that, right? There you go, man. Just like the S&P 500, just like the Dow Jones, just like the Russell 2000, just like everything. Not the Nasdaq. I think the Nasdaq was different. It made a lower. No, it made a lower low. It didn't double bottom like everything else. Kind of looked like this, Nasdaq. Anyway, we had bullish divergence at the 50% retrace. There's some coinciding variables right there, right? But, you know, the macro recovered, and so, you know, you're running up. You're probably at near the 50% retrace now from the swing high to swing low, so not relevant to us anymore. What is relevant to us is a retrace fib, swing high to swing low. Very close to that 50% retrace at 78.23. All right, common retrace zone after a huge impulse like this. Not much volume involved with the selling. This is where you need to look to see which fib node we might reverse our price action to the downside. Okay, that's it, man. Nice positive momentum spike on this retrace. Very violent move to the upside, right? Very cool. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to do this real quick. I don't think this means anything, but yeah. See, even oh yeah, man. Trend lines, these legs up, didn't even hit, man. What a joke. No one cares, right? And this is all you're really gonna look to do. Okay. Nice breakaway gap. Look, this gap got filled. That's it. You didn't go any lower. All right, so great, man. We'll see what happens. 78.23, and you're probably gonna hit a high 82.83. I don't know, man. Just you should expect price action reversal to the downside somewhere here. All right, you got plenty of room to run on your RSI on the daily. I mean, you're at 54. You can run all the way up to get oversold or overbought. You get to 70. So plenty of room to run.
Look at bed and breakfast coin. Would you just look at that?
Hey, Julia, thanks for the 1618. I really appreciate that. Really, thank you. Yeah, almost hit target, didn't it? The bearish target. Holy crap. Okay, brother. Randy Savage, man. It's gonna be the Kappa Fest, man. Kappa Fest of the ages, man. You can't handle it, man. Pepe hands. I'm coming for you, Kappa hands. Pepe hands, man. Whatever. Sorry, I don't even get it. Yeah, nice, pretty upset. Nice, good double bottom. Broke the resistance. Kinks. Okay, but here's the thing, man. Here's what happened. We had a huge ascending triangle. When we broke out, we rushed down to try to hit target, which was 12,031. We are a few hundred sats off, but my God, pretty nice, right? And why do we not hit the measure move? Because support resistance, but as well as too much overwhelming bullish divergence that we got down here. Nice break to the upside, 13,701. Very cool, man. Very cool. But anyway, it just looks kind of very similar to everything else, right? The US dollar does not look anything like this. The US dollar looks like all the other charts. So you might be gaining Satoshis, but you're not gaining dollars. Dollar value. Literal US dollar value, okay. It goes up even more, man. Holy crap. There you go, Julia. There you go. Approaching that 200 MA. 4 hour with a daily. Major swing high. I mean, major swing high, seriously. It seems like this is the major swing high up here. I mean, that's the one. Swing out to swing low. Yeah, 382, 13,880. Expect between 13,880 and 14,811. Okay, maybe we come up and we back test this triangle or something. That'd be crazy. That's right around where that 618 is. Maybe. Then again, remember the impulse is down. You even had bullish divergence on the daily. Wow. Good God, man. Not really at any kind of support, though. I mean, nowhere, right? That was very kind of confusing. Maybe we, maybe extensions of some sort? Swing low, swing high? No. Oh, my God, dude. From the bottom to top of the triangle? Look at that, Julia. This is a...
Oh, would you look at this?
The 1618 fib extension is where we had all this stuff going on. Wow, man. That's powerful right there, Julia. Crazy. Thanks for 618 or yeah, the 1618. But look, this is your golden mean ratio, Julia. How appropriate. This is probably one of the most appropriate 1618s you've ever tipped. considering the fib extension, you can barely see it. It's like purple. Might need to change the color of it, but I like that color. I'm fond of it. Holy crap. All right. So anyway, I know we got both fibs up, but they're both relevant to our situation. Sweet. So let's look for 13,880 all the way to 14,811. What's happening in chat? Is everyone freaking out right now? Looks like everyone's freaking out. Thanks to the 178 people still tuned in. You're thinking about making a video of a couple stories? A couple stories of what? Hulk Hogan requested WWE, no Kappa. Yeah, dude. Super duper right there. What's up about Loco is free. Could be. But just don't know. We're holding that heart line right now. Hey, Big Boucher, thanks for the 16.18% of a Ripple or of an XRP. Thanks so much, man. Much love. Billy Langford's here, though, man. He's here. There's Kang Logan. Oh my god. Kang Logan, dude. Sushi. I know you had eggplant for lunch. Whoa. What crap. Oh my god. Kappa Pepe. That would be amazing, Mr. Cantemo, if you could have a green Kappa man. The long target on Bitcoin, I believe, no higher than 46.34. But again, I don't know if we're gonna make that. Okay. Yeah, Julia, it's nuts. $200 likes? What are you talking about? I don't think we can get it. I don't think we have enough power tonight. All right. Yeah, we got 166 likes. Like crap. Can we get likes, Bugman? Roll Tide, Billy Langford, man. The ETC team is calling it quits. Scrubs, dude. Screw it, man. This is why we talk about Beanie Babies all the time. Do you think these other S coins that are out on the market are more formidable than the ETC dev team? They're both scrubs. They're all, a lot of them all scrubs, okay? Wait, am I crazy? Oh, gross, man. What is this crap, dude? Bearish S-Lord chart. Okay, well, we know we're inherently bearish. Very, very bearish. Hey, man, we're kind of making higher lows than our previous lows. That's good, man. Finally, when's the last time we made higher lows than our previous lows? Like, for real? Like, never, dude. Okay, so a little bit of a change. I know you won the 4 hour, but we'll look at the daily, man. We know our trend is terrible, dude. Just terrible. It's okay. I can see clearly that the, let's try this other side, see if we can get any more respect. No, not really. It's almost the same. I'm gonna go to the bottom side though. Okay. So I don't know, man. We could use anchor points up here too. If we wanted to include all this, we could. But I'm not looking at this. I'm just looking at the impulse up, and from the high to the low and everything after, it's a downtrend you're clearly in. Okay, so we're not regarding this crap back here. We're just looking in the shorter term. We're unable to break this hard line. We are bearish right now. I don't know, man. It's a bearish trend, so we had a nice run up. We hit a swing out, a swing low. We retraced 50% of the way or more, and now we're just selling off. And yeah, I see some bullish divergence. Low, lower low, same low. Look right, you got that. You got bullish divergence on the daily. That's it though. Let's go with the 4 hour, like you were asking for. Macho Man. Looks like you're just selling off, man. I mean, like, look, you're right at the bottom. Your negative momentum could continue building. So I get what you're saying. You're saying, hey, man, look at this double bottom right here. Look at that, and look at how we have such lower levels of negative momentum than our previous levels. But the problem is, we may not be done building our negative momentum. We normally would like to look how we round out. We've just begun. This is our second negative histogram wick of this little island we're trying to develop. Okay, it could sell off, continue selling off, go to 30, right? Go to oversold territory, right? So, yeah. So I don't know, man. Nothing really special about this. I think you're in a bear trend, a nasty bear trend. Okay. Oh, this is off because look at the chart on the daily. What the? Alright, there you go. Okay, man. Great. Eric R says we are in a crypto bear market, can only tip 18 cents. Yeah, pretty much, man. What's up, Pete BAC? Coming in from Canada. Have you been getting hit with ice? I don't know where you are. JWC, yeah, man, it's really just for trends, okay? That kind of shows the trend, right? You're in. When you're above all three MAs, the trend is most likely bullish, right? You're in an uptrend. If you're below all three MAs, you're in a bear trend, and you can see bearish crossovers of MAs and stuff like that. So, like, probably can get a better example. Hey, Mario Perez, man, thanks for the Furies. Thanks for the sub money to the jizz, man. Thanks, dude. Oh yeah, local on the late. Sorry. My bad. Okay, so like, you notice like what we're doing here? Like we had a dump down, right, the rising wedge we were calling. 50% 618 retrace, rising wedge, dumped, bearish divergence. It's like a joke, dumped. But look what's happening during this time. We're failing to break above that 200 MA over and over and over again. You just can't do it. And then we dump. Testament to how bearish we were, right? Which wasn't good. It was just crap, man. What happens when you're bullish? You break above all the MAs. And look how we were testing the 20 MA on the run up, 20 MA, and then dumped. Let's get a good example of bearish stuff. Okay, so right here, like got up here, broke down. There's something called the equilibrium zone, okay, on your MAs, where the 20 and the 50, those, let me just zoom in here so you can see. The 20 and the 50 make up and represent the equilibrium zone. Okay, so when you're in a bear trend, you are most of the time, almost the entire time, you're going to be using the 20 and the 50 as a resistance or anywhere between. So like the 20 bearishly crossed over the 50 here, and look what we did. We ran up, we got within the equilibrium zone between the 50 and the 20, we dumped. Broke back the upside, broke above the 20, could not get above the 50 MA. We were within the parameters of the equilibrium zone, we dumped again, ran up, look, we tested the 20 MA, failed, broke down. Finally got above, but couldn't sustain prices above the 50 for long at all, could we? Dumped again, ran up, hit the 20 MA, dumped again. Finally broke that 50 MA, but not for long, right? Just chopped around and dumped again, okay? Look, below the 20 and the 50 MA came up, Same thing, right? Just barely getting above it, not for long, dumped again. Okay, bear market. The EMAs just kind of help us see that trend we're in, okay? That's it, man. Below the 20, came up, couldn't sustain price above the 20, dumped. Look what you were doing, man. Came up, hitting this 20 MA a couple times, dumping. 20 MA, dumping. Finally broke above the 20, got above the 50, but not for long, right? We're back below both of them again. Like, oh, just bearish, man. Bearish. JWC, let me know if that helps any. Okay, I don't know. What is this? King Logan says, she is vague pronoun. Brings the tacos for lunch. Top it off with a load of cream fish. Then, what is it? Then you bring the eggplant for dessert. Oh my god, King Logan, man. There was, dude. Take your like in the name of Pepe. Pepe hands, man. What kind of Pepe, man? We have many Pepes. We have the Monkey S. That feels good, man. And the sad hand, sorry. Inverse man. Okay, I need to get more. I need to get more memes. You're referring to the crossovers, of course. Hopefully, still answered your question. The crossovers, whatever. Oh my god, I've never heard of that in my life. It's probably not on TradingView. Nope, sorry, can't look at XYOS coin. Your Beanie Baby is not on TradingView, unfortunately. Crypto E. And then Chi right next to it. Holy crap, man. Yeah, right, Emma? We had so many likes on the day stream. It's probably because we had the 20. We were hitting a fib note, right? The 236, Emma. What happened, Nick Patton, man? Thatcher, yeah, I know, man. I'm nuts, dude. Is Bitcoin oversold yet? No, not on the 4 hour. That's just sitting in bearish territory at 36. Gross. What happened to Crypto Cracker? He's been married 36 years. Congrats, man, on being married 36 years. That's awesome, dude. This isn't going to dump until 4 a.m. All right, well, we'll wait, man. We'll wait, and I guess we'll just be live till then. Okay, dude. Go to EOS to USD. You were asking about it. You get a short and you're looking to close at 245. Well, man, you're oversold, but dude, like, your measured move of this triangle. That measured move was 211, man. That was the target, dude. We hadn't looked at this in a while, but my god. And it was like, can't even believe it, man. This is crazy, dude. No way. No way, dude. You could, I guess, but I know you're oversold, 22, but your negative momentum's still building. Good god, man. Where are we, dude? Where are we? Nowhere, dude. Twig and thatch till you get to 211. 211, you're probably gonna bounce right around that area. But why would you bounce here? I get it, you're oversold kind of, but like, dude, there's like nothing really holding you up here. 211 seems like a good area. I don't know, man. And people like, oh, whatever, measure rule. Look, we had this is a huge pattern, okay, where if you broke to the upside, 890. If you broke to the downside, 211. Okay, we did both, and you're very close to target now. Okay. Resi, there you go. Hope that helps. Bullish divergence on the daily? Sure. But, Not really. Yeah, get a little bit. A little bit. What's wrong with moving a stop up? One could just move their stop up instead of closing here. Move a stop up, and that all that is just you're gambling with house money, just a little bit of your house money to see if we can hit that target of 211, right? So you don't just have to sell or cover, or one could, like you were saying, one could take some profit, shave some off, 40-50%, and let the rest ride and see what happens. And still, with that 40-50% you still have in play, one would still want to move those stops up, right? But I don't know, man. We don't have a swing low yet, right? When we want to find a swing low, we're still just dumping. Okay. Just saying, that's terrible. Dumpster fire. Sure thing. I'm glad it helps. JWC, man. Glad it helps. Viking hat versus wizard hat versus astronaut hat. Who would win? All right. Julia Ree. All your nouns are pronouns. Are they, King Logan Man? You're sorry, but this is the part of the stream where you drink more and don't get your TA, Zedzerps. That's all good, man. It's all good, man. Do what you gotta do. I mean, you're supposed to sit back, relax, enjoy the sights and sounds of TA, okay? US is gross, man. Is Dan, I guess, the EOS developer's name? Is he leaving for another startup? Wouldn't you? Hey, he's going to ETC, Virgus Games, man. This was your baby trade. Double down on it a couple times. Excellent. Bears Trend. He's your friend. Okay, sweet. Yep, that's it. Fanupin, man. That's it, Fanupin, man. Alright, man. We've had a pretty good stream. I don't know, been live for an hour and a half now. So, just one of those Mondays, right? Just one of those Mondays. Yeah, we looked at waves, man. It's nothing. I mean, yeah, it broke, right? It broke. I own 10. I'm proud to own 10. I had to. Yeah, we'll look at waves real quick.
Can you recommend a coin or stock with a 1 million% gain potential? 1 million% measured move?
Yeah, dude. What was the one someone requested earlier? XYO or Manetha or P3D. Just pick one randomly. You'll be good, man. Thanks for 3, 2, 1. Kings. Scantum, man.
Mr. Sabine is giving the middle finger to the selection flash. Dabo loves the extra time. Will Notre Dame will do against the #1 defense in the Dabo, and Clemson will waiting Alabama Slama. 8,888,888,888,888,888,888,888.
Well, hey, I won't argue with you. I will not contest the fact that you called Clemson the #1 D in the country, because probably a little bit better than ours. I mean, you know, but Georgia is one of the best rushing offenses in the country, so it was tough, man. It was really tough. Kirby was, man, pulling a 2009 Bama on us. All right, so Will Dabo and Clemson, they're waiting for the Alabama Slamma. Yeah, man. Well, it's going to be a good game, but I think that QB is not going to be able to handle it, and he won't be able to win a shootout against Tua or Jalen. Okay, we have 2 MVP QBs. All right, good luck. But hey, we still have to beat Oklahoma, man. All right, we got to beat them, and that's it, because you know it'll be a shootout. All we got to do is stop them a few times. That's all we got to do, man. All right, so EOS. What do we just? You're going back. Oh, so we look at waves. That's right. Man, we broke the downtrend. Look at that, man. How insane. Okay, so let's do some fibbing here. 100% retrace. That was the bottom. Holy crap. We got the 786. Oh my god, man. Best of luck to you. You had 98. 98 on the RSI of waves. Okay, 98. Oh my god. So, hey, congratulations, but don't know what to tell you. We've broken the downtrend already. Right, we broke this downtrend, broke the upside, and just been selling off till we hit 100% retrace. And broke the upside. So, at this point, man, I don't. It's just like you're soon gonna be breaking the upside again, maybe, and showing some. We're getting down to neutral, and then gonna start showing some small levels of positive momentum, and just get that extreme level of bearish divergence. Okay, that's all that's probably gonna happen to waves. And good for waves, man. Good for waves. This is stuff though that gets eventually when those tops get hit, they dump for a long time. They bleed out. A lot of volume. That's great, man. Great thing for waves. Any news? I don't know. Ferdinand Gipon, do I like your blog? Mentioned you? You mentioned me? Ferdinand? The Archduke Ferdinand? Did you know your death caused World War I or something, right? And I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, man. Ferdinand Gipon, are you part of Crunchbase.com? Crunchbase, man. Let me know, man. What happened, Billy, man? You're drinking a gallon of milk a day. Do you do that still, man? Sure, Ferdinand. Sure, man. I don't think you can without a... Yeah, I think you can without a wrench. The mod status. OMG Waves, what are you doing? Making big waves. Maybe it was the tsunami warning or something that went off to make waves have a big splash. Stupid, I know. Terrible. So were our quarterbacks. They're the men too, Billy man. It's news to you, Emma. Breaking news for Emma B.
Is that a joint?
I will matching tips up to $100 on Christmas. That money going to the Fisher Foundation. Thank you for a great year. I have a compelling need to pay it forward. Let's make this happen. I hope my brothers and sisters will follow suit. Peace.
What if I just slam it down, man, with you, John Lauer, man? We could do that, man. We'll make something happen, dude. We'll make it happen, dude, on Christmas Eve, dude. That'll be fun. It'll be a fun stream, okay? Your real friend, Christmas stream. Oh. Bitcoin Cash. SV to USD T. You know, we had that uptrend. We had the break and go. Awesome stuff, man. Beautiful example of the break and go. And what's happened, man? Looks like a descending triangle of some sort, right? Somewhat, kind of. Right, I get it all here, but you don't have to have this. Look right here. It looks just like a perfect descending triangle of some sort. It looks primed and ready to dump. Sorry. It's just holding up, man. All right, there's your descending triangle. Whatever, man. Whoops, that's the wrong tool. Okay, 29.39. Wow, that didn't work. I got it. There it is, man. Or there it is, woman, because it's for Emma. This is what we're kind of looking at. Okay, some sort of descending triangle. There's some sort of buy wall holding us up, propping us up around this range. And once all those orders get filled, there might not be any more demand at this price. The only demand might be down here at lower prices. So maybe we could see that bearish move. Just saying. All right. Wish it was better. I wish it was hot. We were hot. We retraced, geez, man, almost 78% of the way. And a breakaway gap, nice. And we had this beautiful uptrend. We broke out of it. We were in a downtrend, then we broke out of it. I remember looking at this a week or two ago. Broke out, and now we're back, right? Back. Looking for that 1272. That was our fib extensions, right? Yeah, we went swing high to swing low, and we said, okay, first target 69.57, second target would be 72.05, okay? Said we could even back test this trend that we broke out of. Okay, that's $70. $70 round number, decent target. Okay, for this move to the upside. Great, man. Great. Fantastico, as they would say in Spanish. All right, look for 70 bucks. We plotted this for the specific reason of getting fib extensions for targets. That's it. Here we go, between 69.87 and 75.62. Boom, kings. That's it. You are at all-time highs. Look, you broke out. All-time highs. Pink, whatever. Beautiful. Nutella, what? Nutella and milk. Yeah, whole milk, a whole gallon, man, every single night before bed, okay? Just chug it till you vomit and just drink some more, okay? Eric R, it's kind of like, can both teams both lose? Yeah, they are, King Logan. Yes, they are. Excellent, Emma. Every day. Just invest in yourself a little bit every day. Okay. Dropped it in Discord. Sweet. Check it out. Well, sweet, man. Yeah, dude, here's Ferdinand. Ferdinand, he's got a Ferdinand Gapon. his blog. I can post a link to it. And yeah, he's just talking about XRP people who's fallen, and looking at just different people, the list of XRP, you know, analysts, XRP enthusiasts that YouTube stream or make videos. And then he's like, he just wanted to mention besides that, and I got mentioned in you know, the 7, right? So I appreciate that, Ferdinand, man. I really do. Thank you. Like, very grateful. All right. Dang. Man, I got the lowest amount of subs of those 7, man. I'm just a peasant, man. I'm just a YouTube peasant, chat. God. Gosh dang, man. All right. Very cool, man. Very cool. I'll appreciate it, dude. Am I considered part of the XRP community, man? Even when I talk about it being bearish? Holy crap. Technically, it's all technical. Scrolling through this, man. Dang, man, it's a lot of writing. This is awesome, dude. This is very astute. Very in-depth analysis of all just the streamers, right? Wow, man. There we go. Look at this, man. Look at Ferdinand did, man. Thanks, dude. Interesting when someone subscribes and or gives a donation. Y'all see that? It is interesting, man. Okay, look at the Crypto Couple. They're also on YouTube, y'all. Check out the Crypto Couple. You know, whatever. They're cool. We like them. I like them anyway. Alright, so, yeah, man. This is legit. I can't believe it. I even got a screenshot. That's cool, dude. Wow, man. Y'all check it out. I posted it in Discord, man. Fantastic. The XRP community. Wow, dude, that's awesome, man. Very, very cool. Ferdinand, much love, dude. Okay, respect to you. We'll play some Jesus chants for you, okay? Because this was better than a sub or donation, right? You wrote about me. That's awesome, man. Respect. Thanks for the 210 likes, y'all. Y'all are fantastic. I freaking love y'all. Like, I can't believe it, man. Our average has been shooting up on likes. Okay. Like, so this is like the highest average I think I've ever had, which is great. So we're now behind on chat. You know how that is. Oh, raising behind on chat. What's new? Well, what's new? All right, John. Have a good one, man. You're drinking fight milk? What is fight milk? Well, I use dehydrated milk on my calves every night before bed, man. Name that movie. If Probst was here, he'd know. Oh my god, man. Brian Griffin chooses quality over quantity. Anyway, Brian, that's true, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, Matt Garman. Once I hit 1 million subs, dude, Vergus Games, are you serious, man? 1 million subs, really? Give me a break, man. Like, that's like, dude, maybe in 20 years. MB activated the lags. Better to be a peasant than a psychopathic, murderous world leader. That's true, my clown. Yep, that's true. I don't know, Zatcher, man. Our growth is pretty methodical. It is not. We don't really get bumps unless there's blood. Okay, like the big sub bumps. It's blood, man. That's true, XP version. Maybe not, man. What is it? What's the new meme? Nicholas Brabant, man? Hand in the air? Like that? Ugh. Yeah, the Jesus meme. Emma? I know, that's crazy. Doing things, actually doing things, man. Oh, we love you too, Zedsurfs, man. Love you too, man. How can you list? How can you list? Crypto, I don't think you finished your sentence, man. Alright. Some say they pity you because you don't believe 589. Well, man, those people are... I'm sorry, dude. That is delusion. Lots and lots of delusion right there. Okay, man. I think you'd have to have maybe 2 or 3 Death Star market caps, which is like more money than we've ever had on the planet ever. Okay. Yeah, get me on PewDiePie, man. I want to do some PewDiePie, dude. I could act crazy on his... He doesn't really stream, though. He just does a video, right? You're joking about the green hair. You're also joking about the 1 million subs, too, for scams. I know it, man. I just don't know, Crypto Yeti, man. I don't know, man. It's been shooting up, oh! My God, dude.
Mitch, you are an innovator and ahead of your time. I see big things for you coming your way in 2019.
Hey, see, YouTube, thank you so much for the $10 contribution. This mysterious person, see YouTube, thank you so much. Much love. 2019, Kangs. But until then, peasants, get back to work, peasants. We have another month to go. Of course. Let's do the Kappa tree. It's all good, man. Oh my God, man, sad hands. Thanks to YouTube, seriously. No, I do not have a contact for an OTC. I had one. I'd have to scroll through a bunch of messages. I had someone with a lot of money wanting to get into crypto, but this was a long time ago. Okay, so they wouldn't even accept their funds because it was only 200,000. Okay. What's up, Sean Linhart? I appreciate that. I appreciate your support, Sean. And thanks for chiming in. If you're a lurker out there and you don't talk much, feel free to talk. Say stuff. I want to hear from you. If you don't talk much, okay? Ah, my God. Looks like the market's taking a little dip again. Back below 3,800, unfortunately. But still above that heart line. Go back to Bitcoin real quick. Unfortunately. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, still, you're respecting the living crap out of this. Heartline. Jeez, man, still holding. The Ferdinand screen grab. Is that the same thread? I'm trying to see. Let me make sure it is. I'm looking for the actual article. Is there a link on your Twitter to the actual article? I don't know. We'll look at it. So Stone Man. Oh, not too much. About to get out of here. Bitcoin, unfortunately, you know, outside of the upsloping trend line, not good. Whether you want to call it a wedge or a trend line, doesn't matter. We are outside of that. We are below it. Make up on 1 and 2 here. You're out, man. Okay, but you're still holding this hard line. You can't break it. We know the target. Target's down at 3,600, 3,500. Okay, down here. That's it. That's literally it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been awesome. I got truly humbling to be in the article. That's awesome, dude. But as I have to do every time, I got to get out of here. Thanks so much for the new subs, the 3 or something new subs. Thanks so much for the contributions. Thanks so much for the likes. Thanks for the dislikes. Thanks for everything, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. So until next time, respect the TA.